When you think of legendary trails, a few always come up. The Rubicon, Black Bear Pass, Sledgehammer, and Carnage Canyon. On this episode of Kingdom Krawl, we're in Buena Vista, Colorado, where Rob, Brent, and Diesel plan to take on one of Colorado's toughest trails.
What happened last night?
Well, we were sleeping, and we have a weird animal that sleeps with us at night. His name's Shrek. He woke up. He's gonna figure out why we weren't going, and he's gonna find the person responsible for we weren't going.
Yep.
I also had to run in with Shrek. Sunday night, he picked me up out of bed and said we were in danger and we had to go. It's a weird animal. I think he's right there. His name is Shrek. That's his alter ego. But I'm glad everybody in the cabin last night got to witness Shrek, because I'm not the insane one.
I was on top bunk, he was on bottom bunk, and I hear him say, "Yeah, they just don't want to go," and I go, "Oh no."
Brent told me the story of Shrek picking him up out of bed the other day. I didn't believe him, but last night, when I heard Shrek, I felt scared.
Day 4. We're in Buena Vista at the KOA. About to eat some breakfast. Diesel's bringing back and Adam. But we're about to run Carnage Canyon, which, I mean, is said to be the toughest trail in Colorado, right?
One of them.
One of them, anyways. But I'm sure I'm not going to run it myself just because my locker's not working in the front. I just don't want to be a hindrance to the rest of the group. But the other 3 are going to run it, and I think it's could be a really short day or it could be a really long day. So hopefully it's a really short day.
What do you think, Rob?
What he said. I'm excited. I'm hoping that I got my engine running right.
Here's the second time this week that we've waited on Diesel and Adam because they wanted to go sit down and eat breakfast without us.
And we're hungry.
We're really hungry.
Quite fast.
All right, here we are. We're here at Carnage Canyon, and my heart's already pounding. We haven't even hit the first rock yet. This is one of those trails that you hear about and you're like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna accomplish that. I wanna try it, I wanna do it. But when you're actually confronted with it, I'm about ready to my pants. I really am. And we gotta work like a team. And I'm probably the nervous one ever. Like, my heart is pounding in my chest right now. Colorado, this is probably one of the gnarliest trails that has to offer. And we're gonna have to have our wits about us and take care of each other. But yeah, we got a good crew, and let's see what happens, because honestly, I'm freaking shaking right now. I'm so nervous. So wish me luck, wish all of us luck, and Carnage Canyon, we're coming for you.
Already broken.
Already broke.
We're talking about Rob's Jeep or?
No, yeah. We should name Krusty ARB.
Already broke.
I'm just fixing stuff.
See what happened when I come on out there? I put it full drive, foot low, air down, see, boom, turn left, go run on that rock. Oh, finally made it. God damn bless it. Yeah.
So we hiked up the trail real fast to get ahead of the guys coming up so we could set up for this next obstacle. The Tennessee boys are, I think, feeling fairly confident because the first half of this trail, besides the gatekeeper and one obstacle, it's not that difficult. And I think they got it in their head right now that everything's going to be fine. We're just hyping up the trail more than it needs to be hyped up. But they haven't seen this second warning on the trail or anything beyond this point. So I think as soon as we get them around the corner here, I'm guessing they're going to stop about 5 feet below where I'm standing. And they're going to come up here and they're going to stare at this for about 15 minutes. So we'll have to see what these guys think as soon as they come around the corner and see that it looks like the trail ends right here.
If there is ever a good place to break down on this trail, it is right here. Any further, and recovery attempts would be very difficult.
That's it. Krusty's right behind you.
I lost the shifter.
Oh,
Shifter cable broke in reverse, and we're trying to find us some parts to get it fixed. Pretty simple part, but when you don't have it on the trail with you, it makes for a big problem.
Who we on the phone with?
CarQuest, this is stop number 2 for parts. I'm on hold, and I don't think we're going to fix this today. It's about to turn into a fun day. So Brent broke his transmission shifter cable-ish, just the end of it, but we're going to have to swap back and forth between these two Jeeps. So we're going to get this one pretty much to the top, run the adjuster ball or the shifter ball back down here and let him do all the obstacles and have fun.
Good thing it's basically just 2 nuts.
Yeah, it's easy.
We all have
It's
2
easy
nuts. We know what to do with 2 nuts.
I
You
have
gotta
3.
bust the nuts off.
You have 3?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that poor hernia. What's its name?
Butt itches.
It's that third nut.
If your jorts were just a little tighter, maybe it wouldn't.
A plan is in place. That's something Matt didn't have when he cut up those jeans. Those jorts really are tight.
Wipe after that one. Rock on.
Rob's Jeep has not been liking this altitude all week. We felt it was wise to pull line right away to prevent any major issues. With one more day of wheeling and still needing to drive his Jeep back to North Carolina, Diesel felt it was wise to just go ahead and pull line also.
Well, I didn't make it, and I let my emotions out a little bit. I was stomping my feet and shake, gosh darn it. But we're gonna win. We're gonna winch and do the safe thing because we have another day of wheeling. But hey, we definitely tried our best and we gave it our all, and gives me something to look forward to. And I will try it again. So until then, let's see if we can get the rest of this 50 yards out of this.
The crazy thing about Carnage Canyon is the trail is less than a mile long, but can take you anywhere from 3 to 12 hours to complete. That is if the trail didn't live by its namesake and make the carnage so bad on the rig it had to be towed out. We were moving right along, and then I heard a pop. I saw Diesel's drag link just hanging there, and immediately thought it was a sector shaft.
Righty-tighty or lefty-loosey, you never know.
Luckily, it was just a tie rod end, and he had an extra.
Is that right-hand thread? This is a gnarly little section right here.
Oh yeah.
Probably not a great place to break down.
Well, you don't really have a choice.
You know why it's not the actual drag link? It's because it's a rock crawler drag link. Is it right hand or left hand? And is there
another one? What? Diesel.
Maybe.
We'll find out in a second.
No! Story of my life.
Okay, so plan B. Since the end was fine and the ball was separated, Diesel's plan was to pound the flanges over the ball to retain it. Hopefully, it captures the ball long enough to get him off the trail.
Well, I do have hydraulic steering, so there's a lot less. I just got to be a little bit slower. That's tighter. That's tight. Yeah.
You got a whole lot of
I have nothing to lose.
No, you don't.
All to gain.
I mean, even if it's a little bigger washers on both sides. I'm trying to get something to. I still want, those parts. We get something to get it working good enough. Drag link end came apart. Gonna try to trail fix it. Matt Loxley from High Beam Off Road ran into town to get a replacement. Get him back on the trail. But meanwhile, while he's gone, we're going to try to get him as far up this trail as we can. Carnage Canyon is living up to its name and kind of kicking our butts here at this upper part of it. We got Call Girl up there at the waterfall. Krusty's up there. Diesel's putting his back together, and we're going to try to make the most of it till it comes apart again and then wait for replacement parts.
As we made our way to the exit, we ran into a few familiar rigs. If you saw episode 2, you'll remember them from the Golden Crack. When was the last time you saw a Jeep use a spare tire as a ramp? here, Carnage Canyon doesn't look like much. But when you get closer, you can tell the massive rocks make a formidable opponent. Krusty was being crusty, and Rod had to winch his way out.
Well, that was pretty awesome. You gotta turn to the right, then you gotta turn to the left, and then that first turn, nobody had to tell me to keep my arms inside. I'm grabbing a hold of my seat, looking, thinking, one slip, and it's game over for El Torito. El freaking Little Bull is gonna turn into rolling down the mountain pool real quick. But yeah! Woo! I'm super excited. Great day, I can't wait for tomorrow. Thank you, Krawl 5280. Freaking my life is awesome because I know you guys. Mwah!
Just finished Carnage Canyon. I didn't, but all my buddies did. With really minor carnage, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I thought there'd be a little bit more parts breakage, honestly, but everybody did a great job at driving. Proud of everybody. It's cool.
Like this show? Want more? Then head to WatchPTTV.com, the new 100% free PowerTube TV streaming network. Home of the best classic and new motorsports racing and build shows on the web.